I should have listened to Paul Heyman and left this alone. I'd be at home on the couch right now watching true crime murder mysteries instead of becoming one.
Don't say that. We can do this, whatever this is.
That must be the Marsh Lady's cabin. Not great curb appeal.
Should we call her out for a fight?
Or we could quietly steal the lantern, run for our lives, and try to find a way out of here. I like that plan better. It won't move. It's like some invisible force is holding it there.
I think she's calling us to go in the cabin.
You speak Marsh Lady all of a sudden?
See? I was right.
Oh, turds.
You want to play? Play with Nikki. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play.
Red! What the... Is this about me messing with the lantern? I just wanted to get a closer look. It's antique, right?
Our fun is just getting started. Run. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
You want to play? You want to play?
Oh, good. You're okay.
Yeah, thanks for the help. Wait, you got the lantern off the hook?
Yeah, it just lifted right off. I think you were doing something wrong.
Or maybe we had to defeat its source of power to gain access to it.
I still think you were doing it wrong.
Well, the lantern doesn't seem to be helping very much. It's still pretty dark out here.
Wait, over there, through the trees. The light's reflecting off something in the distance. Let's go check it out.
Sure, why not? Because we haven't done enough terrifying things yet. It's Undertaker's symbol. We must be close.
And look, there's a hook on it, just like the one at the cabin. Maybe we're supposed to hang the lantern there?
I really have no idea at this point, but it's worth a shot. Whoa! What are all those lights? Are they eyes? Yep, they're eyes. Evil eyes. I think you summoned him.
No, you did. This is your thing, remember? I helped you get this far, but you have to do this on your own now.
The Reaper is waiting to drag you through the fires of hell.
Whoa! We're back.
Unless we're dead, and this is heaven.
If heaven's a dark, dirty boiler room, I'm going to reassess how I've been living my life. Wait, so did all of that really just happen? I mean, who knows what kind of chemicals we could have been exposed to in here, which would explain some of the stuff I think I saw. What?
I think there's our answer. It's Paul Heyman.
Answer it.
Hey, Paul?
Hey, don't hate Paul B. I've been trying to get a hold of you for the last hour. My private investigator was there to meet you, and you were nowhere in sight.
Private investigator?
Wait, so you didn't arrange for Papa Shango to help us find the Undertaker?
Papa Shango? No, I didn't arrange for a meeting with Papa Shango.
I'm not 100% sure what's going on.
Hey, Do you want expert help, yes or no?
Turns out we are no longer in need of his services. Thanks.
Well, look, you at least need to reimburse me for his time, and his hourly rate is not cheap. He is, I assure you, the
what's that?
finest
You're breaking up.
private
Sorry.
Is it in there?
Yup.
What are you gonna do with it?
I figured I'd put it on my living room shelf, you know, as a nice reminder of our trip to hell.
Seriously?
No. I'm gonna use it to call the Undertaker out. I'm guessing he really wants his thing back.
Why would you do that? You already beat him.
But no one else knows that. If I want to earn the respect, pun intended, of the locker room and WWE universe, then I need to beat him again in front of an audience of actual living human beings.
Now that I've had a week to come down off the Shango dust, I'm a little less sure about all this. So just be careful, okay?
I will. And who knows, if I can lure him into a match, maybe it'll be so big my real parents will finally show up. Crazier things have happened this past week.
Yeah. Maybe.
You're probably wondering how I acquired this. But I'm gonna save those details for some other time, mainly because you probably wouldn't believe me. But long story short, I went through hell to get it. Literally. So Undertaker, if you want a shot at taking this back, you'll have to face me at Survivor Series in a... Now come out here and accept my challenge. Come on, answer me. What's wrong? You too embarrassed to show your face after what I did to you in the plains of purgatory in front of your hordes of undead? I told you it was a crazy story.
At Survivor Series, you will not survive, but you will rest in peace.
Welcome to Survivor Series, where later tonight we have an epic Hell in a Cell match between Trey and the returning Undertaker.
And if facing the Phenom wasn't intimidating enough, he's dead set on regaining possession of his urn that Trey somehow acquired.
Well, Trey has a list that helps guide his career. Undertaker has a list, too, of superstars he's massacred in Hell in a Cell over the years. Tonight, Trey will be the...
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 230 pounds, Big Nasty Sugarfoot.
Stakes are high here tonight, guys, for this ever-dangerous Hell in a Cell match.
That's right, Cole. There is so much more than a win on the line here tonight. We're also talking about these superstars' well-being that's at stake.
The dead man cometh.
And his opponent from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
The greatest winning streak in sports history, when the Undertaker went 21-0 at WrestleMania. It is a streak that will never, ever be duplicated.
You have to wonder, what does Trey have? To gain in a match like this.
While the risk is certainly high, so is the potential upside. I know it's unlikely, but if Trey could defeat The Undertaker, that would go a long way in solidifying his status as one of the top WWE superstars in recent memory.
I think there's a better chance Saxton wins Commentator of the Year.
Wait, you really think I have a shot this year?
No, I sure don't.
Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh! He's been quickly taking control here.
He's a guy that can find that extra gear when he wants to.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow!
Look out.
From the top. Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
In the lead up to WrestleMania 34, we had no evidence of The Undertaker making an appearance, and despite desperate attempts by John Cena to bait him, the dead man remained in the darkness until the very last second. Now in full control. Oh, able to counter. Close quarters. Oh, what a knee. Lariat. Down, head over heels. Clothesline.
Well, that'll leave a mark.
Running leg drop. I don't like the look in his eye here.
Look out.
Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
He's taken to the outside.
Recalling WrestleMania 34, Michael, you said The Undertaker waited till the last second. For a long time, we were left to wonder if we had seen the last of The Undertaker in a match. We wondered if John Cena would get away with not only questioning the mystique of the Phenom, but also questioning his manhood.
But if his career has taught us anything, it's that the dead man will continue to emerge when we least expect it. Bravado made way for fear rather quickly inside of Cena once he heard that gong echo through New Orleans.
What a cutter!
Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quitting them tonight. And here we go. Omega driver. He can do it here. 1, 2. And Undertaker kicks out of the count of 2.
Not yet.
Going to the top, high risk. From the top. Elbow drop. With the damage sustained by Undertaker, he could be on his way out.
He might be the cell's next victim.
It's time for The Undertaker to rise just one more time. How impressive was that reversal? And another reversal. Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Coming. Oh, again! He's going for it all. From the top. Oh, elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
A shining wizard. Bang! Woo-wee. He's getting a little battered now.
No one is fully prepared for Hell in a Cell. He better brace for more.
And it's The Undertaker, able to break free. Big back body drop.
See the height on that?
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Such vicious strikes. Feeling the wrath of the Phenom. The Undertaker looking to bury another victim.
Look out here. He's got something cooking.
Perched up top.
Elusive movement there.
What's coming next?
The Undertaker is not someone to sleep on.
Hell's Gate!
Hell's Gate!
This is bad. This is real bad.
The Gogoplana's locked in.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Yep.
He breaks it. I can't believe it.
I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm with you, Cole. So unbelievable that he broke out of that. He wants it one more time.
Omega driver. He thinks he has it.
1, 2, 3.
He somehow did it. Trey has defied all odds to defeat The Undertaker.
This definitely quiets any doubts that people might have had about Trey's legitimacy.
I'll admit it. I had those doubts, but what Trey did tonight was truly impressive. Maybe this guy's the real deal after all.
And that's how we opened a portal to the Netherworld and summoned the Undertaker to the Earth Realm so I could defeat him and cement my Hall of Fame legacy. We're fine, thanks.
I told you they wouldn't believe it.
You know what? None of that crazy stuff ever happened. I mean, sure, I beat the Undertaker. You all witnessed that. But could you imagine all that other wacky stuff? Portals and marsh ladies and Papa Shango?
Yeah, gotcha. Joke's on you.
Anyway, let's get back to things that actually happened.
Like when I was the longest reigning women's champion of the modern era, holding the SmackDown Live Women's Championship for over 2.5 years.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Big match here, guys, as the title will be on the line tonight.
And the champ has looked dominant of late, but all it takes is one wrong move, and that title could be going home with somebody else.
Believe it or not, guys, some are saying that the champion comes into tonight's match as the underdog.
I don't know if I'd go that far, Cole. Yes, the opposition looks steep, but this is the champ we're talking about.
Rock and roll! Saxton, never say rock and roll again. I beg you.
Why?
Toni Storm is a superstar who certainly moves to the beat of her own drum.
Well, that's your way of saying she's absolutely deluded herself into thinking she's actually some kind of rock star, then yeah, I 100% agree with you, Cole.
It's not, but thanks, Corey.
Hey, I'll call her a rock star. The WWE Universe goes crazy when she competes.
Introducing the challenger, Toni Storm. And introducing the champion, the SmackDown Women's Champion, the Queen.
This is for the Women's Championship. Sold out here. Everyone's standing in anticipation to see who truly is the best superstar in the women's division. The women's title is up for There's been women's titles defended in the WWE as early as the very first WrestleMania in 1985.
But the competition has become even more heated over the last 3 years as the women's revolution took WWE by storm.
Can you imagine the celebration that will take place probably into the wee hours of the morning if we crown a new champion here tonight? No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
And again, yet another counter.
And the head scissors are fine. Oh, man, that's just nasty.
Toni Storm is a little bit different than the rest of the women's roster in WWE. She considers herself a rock star.
Really? Toni Storm's a rock star. Prove it. Name 3 of her albums.
The challenger eating up some damage.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
She's looking relentless now.
She's able to turn it on at will.
Look at this. Suplex. Byron, is it possible to stay one step ahead of your opponent in a match as horrific as Hell in a Cell?
Look at this.
Elbow drop with authority.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent. Great reflexes.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
Inverted suplex.
That hurt.
Corey, I think what Micah was talking about is Toni Storm's rock star attitude. Not so much that she's a literal musician. She's a superstar who carries herself with the rock and roll, 80s hair metal swagger. That gives her an intimidation factor, a confidence boost whenever she's in the ring.
Well, she still can't hold a candle to Man Mountain Rock in my book.
Falcon Arrow! Oh, again! Stump puller leg snap!
That's gonna hurt.
Tear your hamstring.
Double knee backbreaker.
This one's about the women's champion. Uh-oh. Shot to the back. Rolling cutter.
Another one bites the dust to the champ. Hurry up, you gotta fall.
Shoulders down now. Is it enough to retain the championship?
2, 3. Unbelievable. This singles match is over.
The devil was afoot in this Hell in a Cell match. Let's take another look, guys.
Almost forgot about this one. I really enjoyed every minute of this.
Here is your winner, and still the SmackDown Women's Champion, the Queen.
She continues to impress with the win here tonight.
Hey, she was the better woman of the two tonight. It's that simple.
And a big thank you to everybody watching WWE's Hell in a Cell on the WWE Network. Our record-breaking SmackDown Live Women's Champion is ready to address the WWE Universe.
Since I defeated Mickie James over 2.5 years ago, I've had the privilege of defending this championship against the very best female competitors in WWE. But when you're the longest reigning women's champion in the modern era, it's only natural you start to look for new ways to challenge yourself. And considering it's a little Wild West around here right now with no GM, I figured this was my chance to do that. So I thought about doing an open challenge, but that's a little played out. I could force myself to win with a 4 or 5 count, maybe, or I could do something really unprecedented and defend my title against male superstars. So what do you think?
It's Becky Lynch and her Savages.
Nothing good ever happens when they come around.
Well, that's your opinion, Saxton. Personally, I think they're one of the best things going today on SmackDown Live.
Well, whether you like them or not, you can't deny the influence they have over WWE.
I'm not arguing with that. Ever since Becky Lynch took control of this faction, she's pretty much been able to do whatever she wants, except for taking that SmackDown Live Women's Championship away from Red.
I have a feeling that could change real soon.
So you want to give yourself new challenges like 5 counts or facing men? Well, I have a better idea. How about you forget all that and face the man?
It's funny you still throw around that title after all these years. I mean, I'm the one who's held an actual title longer than anyone since the 1970s. So, I'm pretty sure that makes me the man.
I am the man because I'm the leader of the most powerful force this sport has ever seen. And that's when there's someone in charge. So just think of what we're capable of when no one's steering the ship. So unless you want to find out what happens when we have free reign, I suggest you give me my title match tonight.
If you didn't hear me the first time, I'm looking for new challenges. Not rematches against played-out losers I've already beat. And you and your crew trying to intimidate me isn't going to change that. Besides, everyone knows you're just all bitch and no bite.
Oh, well, if you're not going to give me a title match, then I'll just have to beat one out of you. Boys, little help? I'm gonna show Red here my bite.
Red is severely outnumbered here.
So far, Red's holding her own.
Not anymore. Becky Lynch is showing Red that she's not just all talk.
Here comes Trey to help his best friend.
I admire his courage, but Trey has no chance against these guys. It's 4-on-1.
I told you, Becky and her Savages are one of the best parts of SmackDown Live.
It's clear that unless she can somehow even up the sides, Red faces an uphill battle to hold on to her SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
I think you're looking at the man who's going to end Red's record-breaking title reign.
We gotta get even with Becky and her Savages.
How are we gonna do that? We're at a 5-on-2 disadvantage.
We saw what happened out there, and we want to help.
Great. Where were you 15 minutes ago?
We all had severe simultaneous leg cramp syndrome, or SSLCS.
It's a real, proven medical condition that can occur when superstars team as long as we have and their body's ailments become synchronized.
I don't think they're buying it.
Look, the truth is that we didn't want to get involved in your business, and we know sometimes certain people can be a bit stubborn about wanting to do things on their own.
He's talking about you.
Nah, it could be anyone.
It's fine. I know I'm stubborn, but I'm not stupid. I can recognize when we'll take it. Thank you.
So do we do like a secret New Day handshake now or something?
How about you two rest up, and next week we'll see what we can do about Becky and her crew.
Sounds good.
Oh, leg cramp acting up again. You guys feeling it too?
You can stop that now.
Not long after my issues with Becky Lynch heated up, SmackDown Live filled its open GM position. We were excited to see who it was. Well, until we saw who it was.
Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM of SmackDown Live.
Apparently she's traded MMA and Hollywood for WWE. This is crazy.
This isn't crazy. It's genius.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be the new general manager of SmackDown Live.
Did you just come out here, interrupt us, and say SmackDown Live?
She definitely said that, and I have 20/20 hearing.
You're off to a good start as GM. Please, continue.
Knowing that I was up for this gig, I watched the show last week for the first time, and I have to say, I didn't like what I saw from you, Red. Instead of accepting Becky Lynch's challenge, you resorted to cheap insults, which led to Becky having no choice but to defend herself. So, Red, you said last week you wanted new challenges? Well, I have one for you. You're going to defend your women's championship in the first ever best out of 5 team match. It will be a one-night series of singles matches between Red, Trey, and your buddies The New Day, taking on Becky Lynch and her Savages. If Red's team wins the series, she retains her title. If Becky's team wins, she is the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
She just said it again.
The name of your show is SmackDown Live. Say it with me. SmackDown.
Town makes more sense, but whatever.
Guys, we're losing track of the fact she just put us in a best out of 5 series for Red's title, which seems super unfair. I mean, who would do such a thing?
Who? Hey, I know we formed an alliance, but that's kind of our thing, okay?
With all due respect, you're really stacking the deck against Red, so I have an idea that would help even things up a bit. You give our team home field advantage.
That's right. If Red's putting her title on the line under these circumstances, then the series should take place on our turf.
What kind of turf are we talking? Synthetic or natural? Because I prefer a natural tall fescue.
I meant more of a New Day home arena vibe, but we could look into the fescue.
I like what you're thinking, except Becky's team should have an equal opportunity to secure home field advantage. So later tonight, it will be Red and a team member of her choosing versus Becky and a partner of her choice. The winner of that match will earn home field advantage for their team in the best out of 5 series.
Who's it gonna be, Red?
Yeah.
Who? That was a test, and you passed. Good job.
There's really not a bad choice, unlike the choice of Brooklyn as GM.
Ooh, she just laid the smackdown on her.
So I'm going to team with...
Great decision.
Ooh, I can smell the sweet aroma of tall fescue headed our way.
Home field advantage is on the line later tonight on SmackDown Live.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Here comes the man! SmackDown Live's new GM has put Red in a situation like we've never seen before. She and her partner must win this match to earn home field advantage for a best-of-5 series between Red's team and Becky Lynch's Savages with the SmackDown Live Women's Championship on the line.
I am still shocked that Brooklyn Von Braun is the new GM, so I can't imagine how Red and Trey must feel. They've been rivals with Brooklyn since they were teenagers.
Brooklyn Von Braun is an accomplished professional. I'd be very surprised if she let an age-old high school grudge get in the way of her job as general manager.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Well measured. She's taking charge here.
She's looking good now. We'll see if it lasts.
From the top. Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Heavy duty right hand. Something that was important to Becky Lynch after she made history as the first ever SmackDown Live Women's Champion was to establish herself as a fighting champion.
You got that right, Michael. The Irish Laugh Taker accepted all challenges that came her way. Becky was determined to give the championship the prestige it so rightfully deserved.
Elbow drop!
Without a doubt, the city of Boston is home to some of the greatest fans in sports entertainment. Just listen to this passion.
Wow, she turned that one around. Oh, no.
So many different styles on display here in this mixed tag team match.
To expand on Byron's point about Becky Lynch's mentality as the inaugural SmackDown Live Women's Champion, just take a look at the superstars who Lynch defeated to retain the title.
Yeah, whether it's deserved or not, first champions are always celebrated in the history books. I'll give Becky her due. She deserves the accolades like she received as the first SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
What should Becky Lynch try to do differently at this stage to stay in this thing?
Uh-oh, look at this.
Nelson applied.
Yes, Dragon suplex.
Running knee. Elbow smash. Looking a little dazed here. Oh, stun gun.
Targeting the back on that one. Shot block.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch. Hooked up.
Inverted suplex.
That hurt. Stump puller leg snap.
Well, that's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Inverted suplex.
She's been on the offensive for a little while now.
She's definitely energized, but she better make sure she saves something for later.
Things aren't looking good for her. A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turn.
All the way from the top rope.
Now it's Becky Lynch making her pay. Using the elbow as a weapon. Oh, a chop.
And then...
Shot in the back.
Head to the pay window. Now that's how you prove your dominance. Oh, heavy duty right hand.
Shoulders on the mat.
1, 2, 3. That puts this mixed tag match in the books.
Here are your winners.
And she earns the big victory here tonight.
You can bet there are women in the back right now shaking in their boots, and rightfully so.
I think Boston is stunned by the outcome here, guys.
All residents of New Day City, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your best of 5 series hosts and feel the power.
Welcome to a very special New Day themed event where Red's SmackDown Live Women's Championship is on the line in a best of 5 series.
This looks like an arena that was designed by a 4-year-old who's been eating too much paste. Stay classy, New Day.
It's different, but I kind of like it.
I have no doubt that you do.
Welcome, everyone, to the best of 5 series for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship,
where our team, as you might have noticed, has home field advantage.
Do you like what we've done with the place?
Ooh, look at the tall fescue ramp. It's amazing.
This is the best looking setup for a show since they used to bring Mr. McMahon's home to the In Your House events.
Wait, what did you just say?
Yeah, you know how they used Mr. McMahon's home as the old In Your House entrance? My uncle knew a security guard, who knew a janitor, who knew a concession stand worker, who worked at one of the arenas, and he told him that it was Vince's actual house.
We need to have a talk later.
Guys, we could continue to dilly-dally, or we could get things started with the first match.
I'm normally a strong proponent of dillying and dallying, but I think we should get to some action.
In that case, let's kick things off with our first contest of the evening. You're up, Kofi.
We're going to get the best of 5 series started with Kofi Kingston taking on the bruiserweight Pete Dunne.
I doubt Pete Dunne or any of Becky Lynch's savages have ever competed in an arena like this before.
Yeah, only in their worst nightmares. This place looks like New Day's storage unit threw up. And if I have to stare at these bright colors all night long, I might too.
This match is huge in the sense that whoever wins will give their team an important 1-0 advantage in the best of 5 series.
Yeah, these series are all about establishing momentum. You want to put pressure on the other team and make them feel like their backs are up against the wall.
You both might be putting a little too much significance into this. It's just the first match. If a team takes a 2-0 lead, then we'll talk.
The power of positivity is fueling Kofi.
Tapped into an energy source, and he's going strong.
Hooked up.
Inverted suplex.
That hurt.
Here comes the controlled front.
Oh, look out.
Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Kofi Kingston's highly trained in many forms of self-defense. One of the disciplines that Kofi gravitates towards a little more than others is the Brazilian martial art of capoeira. It's well known for quick, fluid movements and combining an array of kicks and spin moves. Yep, that sounds like Kofi Kingston to me.
A back suplex. Look at this. Boom. Nice.
Kofi heading back to the top.
From the top. Elbow drop. If you know Kofi Kingston away from the bright lights of WWE, then you know he spends several hours a day studying capoeira. Kofi's immersed himself in this discipline that many experts feel defies description.
Kofi Kingston's a special kind of athlete. Once you look up what capoeira is, you can see how strongly it's influenced Kofi's in-ring style and the approach to his career as a whole. It's one of the key things that makes Kofi who he is.
With a 180, Kofi Kingston, the reversal.
Back suplex.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Wait a minute.
Crushing impact from way up top.
This match's brutality starting to show on him.
He's not looking great, but never count him out. The Bruiserweight Pete Dunne is my kind of superstar. All he wants to do when he gets in the ring is win. And his particular method for winning is inflicting as much pain and punishment on his opponents as humanly possible in a good old-fashioned way. Joint manipulation.
Well, you and I have very different definitions of old-fashioned, Corey, and you and I have also very different definitions of what we look for in a WWE superstar.
You are also just very old. Kofi's on fire.
Kofi Kingston is in position.
Tumbling paradise from out of one midair. What?
Looking to end it here.
This could be it.
To the ropes, and the ref sees it.
Look at this. Oh. He could pin his opponent right here.
It's over.
I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
The Bruiserweight refuses to give up. Elbow drop. Kofi's getting busy.
Success breeds success, and he's definitely having some right now.
Wow. Elbow.
This is one of the most impressive.
Here we go. Elbow drop.
This is one of the most impressive.
Whoa!
Hey, are you kidding me?
Set him up.
Russian leg sweep. Here it comes.
Uh-oh. He's not going to like this. Nobody does it better.
Oh, will this be it?
1, 2, 3. Kofi Kingston did it. What a huge win.
Here is your winner, Kofi Kingston.
So it's Kingston walking away victorious.
Kofi Kofi Kingston, so impressive tonight. Kofi wins! Kofi wins because New Day rocks! New Day rocks!
Sit down, Saxton.
Guys, it sounds like...
I'll do my best to help defend the SmackDown Live Women's Championship against Sheamus, which is something I never thought I'd say.
It's a strange situation that Brooklyn put us in, but I appreciate the help. At least we're already up 1-0, so we have the advantage.
That's right. Undefeated in our house. Whose house?
Our house?
Come on, whose house?
Our house!
Whose house?
Our house!
There, much better.
You couldn't just leave Trey and I alone and let us have our success in WWE, could you?
Do you really want to do this now? Because if I were you, I'd be doing everything in my power to try to hold on to my championship.
That's kind of out of my hands at this point, thanks to you and this ridiculous series.
You see ridiculous, but I see innovative. I've broken the mold with everything I've done in my life, so don't expect that to stop now that I'm GM of SmackDown Live. That's right, I said SmackDown. Happy?
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your longest reigning tag champs and feel!
As match 2 of the series gets underway, I don't want to lose perspective on just how unique this situation is. We have Big E and Sheamus essentially competing over the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
This is groundbreaking content from our new general manager, Brooklyn Von Braun. And honestly, I'm all for anything that breaks the mold.
I think I'm going to have to wait and see how the series plays out before I weigh in, but my initial reaction is this isn't exactly fair for the champion, Red.
It's not about being fair, Byron. It's about entertaining the WWE Universe, and that's exactly what this accomplishes.
This is how people end up getting hurt. Not so fast. Wow, that was a stealth move if I've ever seen one. And it's Big E showing some agility.
All right, that was impressive.
A superstar needs a strategy going into every match. To have any sort of chance against Big E, you have to find a way to take away the man's power.
Running leg drop!
Another amazing singles contest. These two never cease to entertain the WWE Universe.
A back suplex.
For the first time, look at this.
Diving body splash.
Sheamus looking a little bit uneasy here.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much.
Corey, you talked before about a superstar needing to remove the power from Big E. That's an enormous task. And then you still have to find a way to defeat him.
Don't get me wrong, guys. I agree that the best way to have a chance at victory against Big E is to rid him of his physical strength. But just look at the size of Big E.
Big attack from Big E.
Yeah, he's operating at a level few can match right now.
From behind. Big time neck breaker. Big E going high rip. Incoming.
Diving body splash.
It is just incredible.
Big E goes for the big ending.
Sheamus counters. Bro kick. This could be it. Sheamus gets the win. More importantly, the series is now tied up in a win each.
Going down 2-0 would have been a disaster for Becky Lynch and her Savages, but now it's a whole new series.
You didn't hear this from me, but Red's getting a little nervous now that the series is tied up.
No, she doesn't need to worry, because after my match against Finn, we'll be 1 win away from taking the series. Then Red can defend her title versus Becky in the ring. You know, how it's usually done.
That's good. Hey, this might be a little late, but I had an idea for our team name. The New Trey. New Trey Rocks. New Trey Rocks. New Trey Rocks. What do you think?
I think I heard my music. Gotta run.
Oh, WWE Universe! Don't you dare be sour!
With the series now tied up in 1 victory each, this match is pivotal in giving one team a 2-1 lead and putting them a win away from taking both the series and the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
I think this is where we start to see the experience and cohesiveness of Becky Lynch's Savages take over. Even though these are singles matches, Red and Trey barely know the New Day. And if things start to go south, they could all fall apart.
I have to agree with Corey. We know Red and Trey are tight, and certainly the New Day have been teaming for a very long time, but I question the kind of bond the 5 of them have been able to create in just a few weeks.
Inverted DDT. Stomping down. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Finn Balor. Gets out of there in a hurry.
I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count.
Oh, again!
For the first time tonight, Xavier.
Here we go. Diving body splash.
Finn Balor is mesmerizing. When the Irishman pops the collar on his black leather jacket, the world is preparing to witness an enigma like no other in sports entertainment.
Things not looking great for Finn Balor.
It's nothing he hasn't been through before. Not looking good, guys. Wait a minute. Incoming. Drop kick.
Oh, great height.
Finn Balor once said, normal was not something that I never wanted to do.
Finn Balor lands hard.
Finn might be hurt.
Yeah, it looks like he might have tweaked his knee.
Wait a minute. What's Pete Dunne doing out here?
Well, maybe he wants to check on his teammate.
That's why he's here. And Finn Balor suddenly recovers. He's going to the top. Coup de grace. It's all over. Was Finn Balor ever really hurt, or was this just a setup by Becky Lynch and her savages?
This is unbelievable. The entire series just turned on that interference.
Hey, what was I saying earlier about team cohesiveness? That's exactly how it pays off. And now Becky Lynch has the opportunity to beat Red and win it all.
You should have been in a position to win the series against Becky Lynch. Sorry.
You didn't. All that matters is we're still alive. Now I just need to beat Becky to even up the series, and then it's up to Trey to close it out.
You got this. Then after that...
You've got a lot of nerve showing up in our locker room.
I'll go wherever the hell I want. Especially since I'm about to be the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
I'm gonna beat you and tie the series up.
Okay, then what? Because even if you somehow manage that, then your friend Trey's going against my friend Drew in the final match. And we all know my friend's just a little bit tougher than yours. So like I said, one way or another, that championship's coming back where it belongs.
If you're so confident, how about we get things started right now?
Nah, I need to go warm up first. Don't want to pull a muscle slapping your head off.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
We spoke earlier about a team's back being up against the wall, and that's certainly the case for Red as she faces Becky Lynch down 2-1 with the series and her championship on the line.
That's what I was saying about this series being unfair for Red. She can defeat Becky Lynch, but still lose her title if Trey were to go down in the final match.
Or Becky Lynch can beat... Look at this! She misses big time there.
Great one-on-one action here tonight. It doesn't get much better than this.
Hooked up.
Inverted suplex.
That hurt. She is just dominant right now.
Yeah, she's a little bundle of energy right now.
Oh, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
Point of the elbow, nailed it. Going to the top rope once more. From the top. Beautiful dive. Oh, again! Becky Lynch may be in trouble here. She can withstand the punishment, though. Just stretching and stretching.
Becky Lynch is one of the hardest working competitors in sports entertainment. The unmatched determination and desire that burns inside the Irish Lass Kicker makes her one of the top WWE superstars today. But many people would be surprised to learn her road to WWE.
Oh, stun gun.
Look out, more aerobatics on the way.
Oh my God. Moonsault.
Did you see that height?
Picking up on something you said, Byron, Becky Lynch's path to WWE was far from conventional. Becky went from a competitor on the independent scene to a stunt woman, a flight attendant, and among other professions before she actually returned to sports entertainment.
Yeah, let's remember, Cole, Becky Lynch went to clown college, too. I didn't think Becky had to go to school to learn how to be a clown. It seems to be a natural gift for her.
She's ready for something big.
From the top. Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Great match here, but if you missed any of the action from this week, just go to WWE's Facebook page, YouTube channel, Twitter, and more to get all caught up.
And she's back in the ring now.
Ooh, calf kick on the mark.
Oh, she turns it around.
When you look at this,
it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Wow, what a sequence. Float over. Oh. And it.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Rolling neck snap.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Becky Lynch on the move.
Not finished yet.
Leg drop.
Saw that one coming. Clothesline.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Hooked up.
Inverted suplex.
That hurt. Head crank.
She's making a habit of this.
From the top. Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
She's got her in her sights. Uh-oh. Shot in the back. Rolling cutter.
Is it a...
And this has got to be it. 1, 2, 3.
This singles contest has a victor.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a very big win here tonight.
That is what I like to call a statement win, Michael.
As hard as it will be not to think about that amazing match we just saw, we must move on here, guys.
I'm not trying to make you nervous or anything, but it's all come down to this. Match 5 against Drew McIntyre for the championship I've held for a record-setting 2.5 years.
Well, when you put it that way, there's definitely no pressure.
Sorry, it's just hard not having control over what happens, but I know you can do this. Just treat it like any other regular match.
Sure. I mean, that might be a little difficult with the giant stack of pancakes and grass-covered ramp, but I'll try my best.
That's all I can ask.
I wanted to let you know the guys and I got together and decided that if you pull off the series win, we'll consider calling our team the New Trey like you suggested.
Really?
That's sure. I mean, we probably won't team up that often or ever again after this, but still, the offer stands.
Oh, well.
Go get him, champ!
Are you happy? There's a chance I could lose my title without ever being pinned.
If it makes you feel any better, Becky Lynch promised me that no one from her side will get involved in the final match.
Oh, she promised you. Then I'm sure we have nothing to worry
Where
about.
do they keep the popcorn around here? I don't normally put trash food in my body, but I think watching your team let you down is worth an exception.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring weighing in.
This man is a real force, Drew McIntyre. This is it. With the teams tied at 2 wins each, it all comes down to match 5 for the series in Red SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
Trey's been in a lot of big matches throughout his career, but the professional and personal ramifications of this might be bigger than any other. Red may not talk to him for weeks if he's the reason her record-setting championship reign comes to an end.
This might be putting undue responsibility on Trey since 2 of his teammates lost matches earlier tonight. However, I will agree he's facing immense pressure being in this winner-takes-all position. And I know I certainly wouldn't want to be him right now.
Dragon suplex.
If you recall, guys, when Drew McIntyre first showed up here in 2009, he was anointed the Chosen One. And while it may have been premature back then, I'd say McIntyre is more than living up to it nowadays.
He's dictating the pace of this match now, guys.
He'd better hope he can sustain this. Look out, here we go.
From the top, elbow drop.
Drew McIntyre faltering some.
If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position. As Byron alluded to, Drew McIntyre's initial... Look out! And what a reversal from Drew McIntyre. Across the top rope, stun gun.
Too quick to catch him there.
We're seeing 2 outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be? Elbow drop. Oh, again.
Elbow drop.
Big time. Whoa, McIntyre able to avoid damage there. Clothesline, so effective. Look at this. Just launched his opponent. Overhead, belly to belly. Saw that one coming. Clothesline. Who does this methodical pace benefit?
There's the corner.
Drew McIntyre beginning to peter out here.
Things are not looking good for him right now.
It is so easy to stay in touch with your superstars 24/7 in a variety of social media outlets, including WWE's own Facebook page. Putting it all on the line. From the top. And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre.
Ooh, vicious headbutt.
Drew McIntyre going for the cover.
Digging deep for a kick out.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down. Proving tough to catch.
Oh, no. Falcon Arrow! These competitors are just trying to stay under control.
Trey and Drew trading blows.
What a headbutt by Drew McIntyre.
And the ref goes down.
We've seen just about everything tonight.
Wait a second, is that who I think it is?
It's Samoa Joe.
We haven't seen Samoa Joe in 6 or 7 years since he was fired from WWE after a shocking loss to Trey for the Universal title.
Well, apparently he hasn't gotten over that.
What the heck is that?
It looks like some kind of enhanced arm.
Like Samoa Joe wasn't deadly enough already. Unbelievable.
This is shocking. I cannot believe Samoa Joe is back.
I know, after all this time, I never thought we'd see him again.
And he just broke Trey in half. And now Drew McIntyre covers Trey. It's all over. Becky Lynch and her team has won the Best of 5 series, and Becky is your new SmackDown Live Women's Champion.
It looks like Trey's gonna throw up.
I don't blame him. Not only did he lose the series and Red's championship, but the nightmare that is Samoa Joe has returned to terrorize him.
I'm back, and I'm coming for you.
I'm honestly stunned at what we've just witnessed.
And so is Trey. This is going to send shockwaves throughout WWE.
If only security had done their jobs that night, Samoa Joe never would have made it past the arena's metal detector. Sorry, just trying to keep it positive.
Which is hard to do because our story wouldn't be complete without talking about one giant negative. I'm referring, of course, to the arrival of the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun, in WWE.
Because of Brooklyn, our lives and careers would never be the same. Although if you think about it, they were pretty much the same as they'd always been, because no matter where we went or what we accomplished, we could never escape Brooklyn's loud, obnoxious shadow.
We gave Brooklyn a lot of chances to prove she had changed. Well, mostly Trey did. But ultimately, she only proved one thing. She was the exact same bully she was way back when we were in high school.
And she wasn't just a jerk to us. She disrespected anyone she dealt with, including WWE legends.
Is that all you got? It feels like you're taking a teacup poodle for a walk on my back.
Excuse me, Miss Von Braun. Can we talk?
Can't you see I'm conducting important GM business? Come on, I really need you to get in there. Work it.
It will only take a minute.
What? I don't want my car washed or candy from your stupid kids fundraiser or whatever crap you're selling.
Actually, I'm the original American hero, Kurt Angle. You know, the Hall of Famer you borrowed your nickname from without asking.
Come back in 5 with stronger hands. So what do you want? An autograph from the real American hero? A picture? Tell me what I need to do to make you go away.
I need you to drop the lawsuit against me. If you don't, it will bankrupt my family.
No chance. I'm the way more famous American hero, and I will not allow you to continue profiting off my celebrity.
I won a gold medal for my country with a broken freaking neck. What have you ever done that makes you an American hero?
Filed a trademark? Security!
Wait, maybe we can settle this without lawyers. If there's anything that could change your mind, I'd do it.
Anything? It just so happens we have a superstar who was gone for a very long time and needs to knock off some ring rust. So I'll drop the lawsuit if you can beat Samoa Joe.
But Joe's a monster. He's got that bionic arm that could tear me apart. And I haven't competed in years.
Samoa Joe hasn't competed in years either, so it should be a competitive match. Good luck.
The Hall of Famer, Kurt Angle.
The following contest is scheduled for
the most dangerous man in WWE today.
And his opponent from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe!
One of the baddest dudes to ever play the game. The first two-time NXT champion. A world... This is a match I never expected to see tonight. Kurt Angle has been retired for years.
Brooklyn Von Braun's legal case against Angle has clearly caused him distress, so much that he's willing to risk his well-being to get Brooklyn to drop the lawsuit altogether.
But Kurt Angle all the way from the top.
The three eyes are on full display.
Yeah, no question. He's firing on all cylinders.
From behind.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turn. All the way from the top rope.
Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now.
No need to panic. He's still swinging. You know, Corey, you and I were talking earlier about how Samoa Joe has almost cost men their careers. He's a threat to every superstar's health.
And I understand Joe's goal to be the top guy in this company. How he goes about it is not for the faint of heart.
Angle slam attempt.
Joe counters. It's all over.
It's Trey.
He has no business being out here.
Kurt Angle from behind.
He got him. Kurt Angle has defeated Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe is livid.
I imagine Brooklyn Von Braun isn't going to be too pleased either.
Too bad. All that matters is Kurt Angle has got the win, and now he can officially be known again as the American Hero.
Since you like getting involved in my business so much, maybe you should pay all the legal bills for the lawsuit I have to drop now.
Yeah? Well, you messed with us in the Best of 5 series, and that cost Red her title, so I'd say we're even now.
Is that what you think happened? I signed Samoa Joe because he was unfairly let go from WWE, not to mention he's a great addition to the roster. But I had nothing to do with him costing you the series. I don't control him. No one can, which is something you should be very worried about.
So if you're not out to get us, then prove it. Give me a rematch for my championship that I lost without ever being pinned.
Let me think about that. No.
That's what I thought.
But what I will do is give the audience something new and fresh. Trey, you're going to face Adam Cole next week for his WWE Championship in a no disqualification match. See? Maybe I'm not so bad after all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go find someone else I can sue to recoup my losses.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
It's time for Adam Cole, baby.
Introducing the challenger.
This is a huge opportunity tonight for Trey as he goes one-on-one with Adam Cole for the WWE Championship in a no disqualification match.
Honestly, I'm surprised Brooklyn put Trey in this position, especially after he got involved in the Kurt Angle Samoa Joe match last week.
Everyone thinks they know Brooklyn and her intentions, but she said it herself. She's made an entire career out of defying expectations. It's what led her to success in mixed martial arts, and I predict it will also benefit her greatly in WWE.
Got to be careful not to get counted out here.
Oh, impressive counter.
Looking at Adam Cole, you're looking at one of the most methodical competitors in all of WWE. While he's playing four-dimensional chess in that ring, his opponent's playing backgammon. Stone Cold Steve Austin once called Adam Cole hellacious in and out of the ring. Enough said.
This is a huge opportunity tonight for Trey as he goes one-on-one with Adam Cole for the WWE Championship in a no disqualification match.
Honestly, I'm surprised Brooklyn put Trey in this position, especially after he got involved in the Kurt Angle Samoa Joe match last week.
Everyone thinks they know Brooklyn and her intentions, but she said it herself. She's made an entire career out of defying expectations. It's what led her to success in mixed martial arts, and I predict it will also benefit her greatly in WWE.
Dragon suplex. Clothesline over the top rope.
All the way to the floor. Watching Adam Cole in that ring, I can't think of a more confident WWE superstar right now.
It's not confidence, it's all ego. The way Adam Cole conducts himself in the locker room and in that ring, he is a man who thinks he's God's gift to sports entertainment. He thinks he's above everyone. Oh, what a forearm.
Oh, flipping the script on him there. Launched with a belly-to-belly. The champ taking their share of hits now. He planned for this and could still rally. Hooked up.
Inverted suplex.
That hurt.
You know what, Saxton? Did you ever think that maybe Adam Cole carries himself like he's above everyone in the locker room? Because he is. This is a superstar who's reached the highest heights in every organization he's competed in, including here. Adam Cole's resume speaks for itself.
Some might even call it undisputed. He's looking a little stunned right now. Yeah, definitely off of his game.
Yet another counter. It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Nelson applied.
Yes, dragon suplex.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Whoa! Elbow finds its mark.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move.
Oh, look out. Moonsault! Did you see that height?
The champ looking worn out.
He's lost much.
For the win to retain the championship! Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Definitely has his work cut out for him.
Oh, what a counter. Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
He's fighting hard, and it's paying off.
Somebody wound him up, and he's off and running.
Oh, it's coming! Omega driver.
The champ's eyes look glazed over. How is Adam Cole going to remain alive?
He'll find a way.
Trey has Adam Cole in trouble.
Hold on, what is Samoa Joe doing out here?
Whoa, what the heck?
That makes no sense whatsoever.
What are you doing?
Cover him.
I'm not gonna win like that.
Fine.
Oh.
And now Samoa Joe with the attack on Trey.
It seems Samoa Joe wants Trey to win the match, and he's going to do anything he can to make it happen.
Count it. Now.
I'm not sure why Samoa Joe did what he did, but as a result, Trey is your new WWE Champion.
I really have no explanation for this either. As far as we know, Samoa Joe has nothing but contempt for Trey. So why would he help him win the WWE Championship?
Hopefully we'll get some answers soon.
Damn it! I wanted to earn this. Now everyone's gonna look at me like I'm some kind of fluke champion. Again.
I know you're frustrated, but maybe it's not that bad. Besides, if you defend it enough, then people will respect you.
7 years. 7 years ago, you took what was mine, and I never got to take it back. You know, a lot of significant life events can happen in that amount of time. Birthdays, holidays, funerals, and I missed them all. Because for over 2,500 days, one thing has consumed me: revenge. I even augmented my body to ensure that when the time came, there would be nothing that stopped me from destroying you. So now we're so close. I helped you win this championship for one reason only. So I can finally take back what you took from me.
But that doesn't even make sense. It's not the same title.
Don't say that. It's the same. It's exactly the same. 7 years, and the surgery, and the pain, and I am going to take it back.
Hey, you want to tell me what that was all about?
I had nothing to do with it. You think I wanted to win the title like that?
I don't think you give a damn as long as you're champion. I want my rematch.
I promise I'll make this right.
Okay, chump. Okay, Trey, how about we do that right now?
No, Trey, let's go.
From the outside, my life looked pretty good. I was WWE champion, and I was about to team with none other than Ronda Rousey in the Mixed Match Challenge. The truth is, I couldn't enjoy any of that. I had a maniac breathing down my neck who'd spent 7 years planning my demise. But at least my title defense against Adam Cole would take place in a steel cage, so that psychopath couldn't interfere. Or so I thought.
The following contest is a steel cage match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
As we get started here, let me remind everybody that the title is on the line here tonight.
Yeah, but that's just a mere formality. The way I see it, they're... Looks like things just got a little more undisputed.
Introducing the...
It's not often that a newly crowned champion defends their title for the first time in a steel cage, but that's exactly the situation Trey finds himself in tonight against Adam Cole.
Usually the purpose of a steel cage is to keep two...